Hi guys. So tonight we're gonna go out together. We're just gonna go out. I'm driving up the street and then we'll chat while we're doing that. And if you are in my live, I can't tell. I do thank you for entering our live and we can just chat about anything tonight. It's Saturday night. We're just relaxing in town and we're pretty much we can chat before I head out or go out. I'm just excited for my new hair. Just, my hair is not normally like this, but when the weather gets cooler, that's what I do. I do a blowout. And mine is pretty much, it doesn't last. It's already sweating out a bit. See? It will last for a few minutes and then that's it. But thank you guys for liking my live and thank you for coming into my live. Once. Thank you guys for liking my live and thank you for coming into my live. So we're gonna go out and have a Friday. Why does it feel like a Friday night, a Saturday night, fun excursion, whatever you want to call it, a night out in the town? Now, when you guys go out, do you go out with a group or do you go out by yourself? Like, what do you do? Do you go out by yourself or do you go out with a group? And guys, please don't forget to like my live, share it, and subscribe. So, um, I don't know. I'm considered a introvert. I think I do talk a lot and I can adapt in every situation that I'm given, but I don't think I can ever go out by myself. Like I commend people that go out like out to eat or out to a bar by themselves, but I have to go out with a friend or hubby or my kids or hi guys. Thank you for coming into my live. If you want to chat, just tell me what you guys want to talk about. Hi Adonis. That's such a great name. I love that name Adonis. That's such a nice name. Howdy. How are you guys tonight? But I was just saying when you guys what am I doing for Halloween? For Halloween, my kids like to dress up and I take them in town. Like the town have all the stores in the center of our town have their the candy, the scary decorations, and then they have activities, hayride, photo ops, food truck. It's not a big town, so it's like a small town, but the kids love it. I don't really go from house to house anymore because it's like I feel like because the town have that, it kind of took away from the houses, but I do try. Thank you. Red is my color. Thank you so much. I don't normally wear red that much, but I try to wear it. Um, I try to wear the color red, but I'm starting to like it a bit, but it was not the lipstick I do wear out at night, but the I'm starting to get used to the color red. So for Halloween, they do have some houses over here that they decorate for Halloween. So I'll go house by house and not house by house, but the houses that seem like they're into Halloween. So we'll go to a few houses, but mostly I take my kids out to the center of the town. Thank you, Nasser. Uh, right. I don't know why he's typing that, but we're talking about Halloween. Okay, we're talking about Halloween. And so, guys, do you guys celebrate Halloween? And how do you guys do trick or treating? Because a lot of people are very skeptical after COVID about going to people's houses. My favorite month is May, of course, my birth month, May. Uh, yeah, I wish people would like, my friends would have a Halloween party. Now, because I have small children, I can't really, if my friends had a Halloween party, but I try not to celebrate. But my kids, they just like to dress up, and I don't, I dress them up. So I don't believe like in the devil or whatever, but the kids like to dress up, so I dress up the kids, you know. Samuel Jones, I won't answer that. Now, do you guys have your costumes if you're celebrating Halloween, and what are you going to be? I love that people are so creative with the costumes for Halloween, though. I think that's what Halloween is about in these times, pretty much showing off your costumes. I don't think people are taking it as evil as people think, but I feel like the kids and adults have fun with dressing up and becoming a character. Oh, somebody's watching me. The Halloween song, I like that. You know what? The Halloween movie that I love, The Addams Family, and I love the song for their show. Pierre K, trans, honey. I'm not a trans. I was born female. Why would you say that? That's so rude. Uh I like The Addams Family. So that is like my favorite Halloween movie. I like Scream, but I watched Scream when it came out in the 90s. But I think Scream would be like very funny if I was to watch it now. Like it would be hilarious, you know? You guys are too much. So, what do you guys have your costumes? Oh, yes. I love Wednesday and I love her hairstyle. Isn't it funny that they have a whole new show on Netflix about Wednesday? Mustafa, you're 16 years old. Are you in high school? You're almost finished with high school, you know? I don't know what I'll be for Halloween. When I was younger, I used to dress up for Halloween, but now I just allow my kids to dress up. I remember when I was like working as a teenager in a grocery store, and I was so naive. 16, I was 16, 17, and I wore a white those nurse outfit with the I wore it, and I was a cashier, and I swear those older men were so creepy. And I was a 16-year-old little girl just dressing up, working and dressing up after school. And it's like kids are so naive, because when I look back, I realized that some of those men were really being creeps. But I would say if you do celebrate Halloween, guys, please enjoy it. I don't really like scary movies. I like Christmas movies, I like love stories, and I like cartoons like Disney movies. I do not like scary movies. Like, I don't know. I am not a scary movie person. I have not watched a lot of scary movies because I refuse. You know, what scary cartoon? Well, Christmas movie. I watch the love stories on Christmas, the Christmas movies that, someone got together and, the love stories. It's like the same. Remember, I'm older, so I watch those. I don't watch cartoon Christmas movies. Oh my God, I did watch one, a cartoon one. I forgot the name of it. It had the lady from the Cosby Show in it. It was such a good movie. It was like a mixture of cartoon and real life. That's my favorite Christmas cartoon movie. It was really good. The scary movies about stepsisters. Which movies are those? Like Cinderella? I watch like what's the Hallmark Network? The Hallmark Network and Netflix. Yes, I am. Thank you so much, Adam. Bilal, is that a movie? I will look it up. And sometimes it's hard for me, like I can't sit much for movies anymore. The Christmas movies I'll watch because I'll do it because of the Christmas spirit. Like we'll all dress up in pajamas and watch the movies because the kids have off and I have off, but my husband have off. But they don't like those type of movies. They like mostly action. But can anyone do you guys know the name of that movie that I'm talking about with my God, it's the lady from the Cosbys and it's about like a machine, like a toy factory. It was such a good movie, but I cannot remember the name. Hi Camille, how are you? I remember you from yesterday. Yes, it's something Express. It's not Toy Story. It's a really good Christmas movie. And when I lucky number I think would be 7. Okay. All the kids are saying that number. If you guys, I don't know what that means. Oh my God, I love The Matrix too. The Matrix was good. All of them. Hi, Lord Ski Marks from Ireland. What time is it in Ireland? Oh my God, I love all the Harry Potter movies, but I don't consider it scary. I mean, parts of it is scary, but I love Harry Potter. You see, I like kiddie movies. I guess Harry Potter is not a childish movie, but it's about kids. But I love Harry Potter. Hi, Camille. I said hi. I don't know the movie called Radio, but I will look into it. Why are you saying that, President? Why are you saying that? What are you saying? Guys, we're talking about Halloween and what you guys are dressing up as. And if you like to dress up on Halloween. Thank you so much, Daxton Hill. Do you guys like to dress up on Halloween? And if so, what will your costumes be this year? Do you guys go trick or treating or do you just stay in the house and celebrate? You know, I went to one Halloween party as an adult, and that's it. I just don't do creepy, and I think weird things happen on Halloween, so I try to stay home. Okay, what do you want to talk about now, Freedom? I mean, Halloween is right around the corner, so I would, since I'm in red, do you guys want to talk about Christmas? What do you guys have a lucky number? I don't understand. What does a lucky number have to do with anything? Are we going to win the lotto tonight or what? Hi, Camille. How are you? Hannah Amari, you're funny. So, guys, it's about 6:28 here. Thank you so much, Suni. It's 6:28 here, and the night is still young. Probably going out with my friends. I got my hair done. So nice. Thank you, Suni. So, guys, are you ready for Christmas since no one wants to talk about Halloween anymore? You guys are ready for Christmas? Yes, Camille, you live in Hawaii. I would love to visit Hawaii. Hawaii, I heard Hawaii is very expensive. I will probably go out with my husband, but he's at work. It's 6:29. He doesn't come home until later. I have friends I may go out with. You're 9, Camille? Yes, everyone, like my lives and share it. You guys need to stop being creepy on my live because there's a 9-year-old on here. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Catman. And guys, you're saying I'm beautiful, but you know what? I'm beautiful on the outside and on the inside because I'm a genuine person. Anyone you ask will say I'm a very nice person because I am. Drama free. I stick to myself. I have a small friend group and I just live life like, I live life freely. And I want you guys to do that. And every night we talk about living life for you. And I want you guys to live life for you. I want you guys to live life for you. The fact that you guys have the nerve. Who are you talking to, Jaser? Freedom 2084. So that's why I don't go to the clubs. Like I'll go out to eat with my friends or go out for a drink, but the clubs, no, I don't go out to the clubs much, but so guys, I don't go out to the club with my husband. I'm sorry, without my husband much. I don't really like the clubs. I did it when I was younger, but the clubs, nothing. So when you see me dressed like this, like I'll go out to eat or for a drink, but the clubs, I don't like to go out with my husband because I don't like attention from other people. And I think it's disrespectful. I don't mind if I get attention, but I don't act on it. So that's what I'm saying. Peaker, you are a mess. What trans, honey? I'm a femme. My, what about my voice? I am not a trans. I was born a female. I'm all natural. And if you call me a trans, I'm gonna block you. Block. This is the first time anyone has ever called me a trans. That's so rude. I'm a natural born woman, guys. Natural from birth. I'm a very feminine girl. Everything about me is female. Yeah? What is a knee gauze? I don't know. I don't understand the terms. I don't understand what a trans. If you guys want a trans, then go to a trans channel. You're not gonna find a trans here. You guys are really looking for trans, but you ain't. I'm not a trans. You won't find a trans on my channel. Why would I need a wrap around my knee? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Am I in the US or what? Excuse me. Thank you so much, Dave. The pizza is so good, but I'm not a pizza person. I'm just hungry. Mm, thank you, Shamela. No, I don't think females dress up to impress their female friend. I just like to. Wasn't my mouth closed? Um, I don't dress up to impress my female friends. I dress up because I like to dress up. I do things for myself. I'm not 20 or 30. I'm not immature. That's why, guys, when you see me on here, I'm not always dressed up. I can dress down, I can dress up. It depends on how I feel. Like, I dress up for myself. Greg Maxwell, I thought my mouth was closed. Thank you, Dave. We're not dancing tonight because you guys are being very mean to me. Boo hoo hoo. Thank God I have confidence I'm beautiful. I was born a woman and my mommy loves me, my daddy loves me, my kids love me, and my husband loves me, okay? My friends love me, God loves me. Oh my God, I want to come to Monaco. I would love to come to Monaco. Thank you, Bounty. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys need to be, well, the next country I was gonna visit London, but I keep hearing that it's a boring country. Hi guys. I keep hearing that London is a boring country and I do not want to go anywhere boring. My Instagram and my TikTok is on my, if you check in the profile, you'll see it. What time is it in Greece? I feel like with London, the nightlife is probably good. I would love to meet up with the people, the Jamaican in the UK. I'm sure it's like they make it fun. So I definitely would come. I'm sure you guys have nice restaurants and, the parties are probably good. But for people who don't go out, they're going to say it's boring. Where do I came from? I came from my mother's womb. Yeah, yes, I like Lamborghinis. I can't afford one, but they're pretty. I guess you can find anywhere you go, you're going to find excitement, especially if you're not from that country, you know? If you're not from the country, they're going to have a tourist area that makes something about that country fun. So it's 1:40 a.m. I would love to come to Greece, but why are these countries so far from the US? I don't want to fly for 14 hours or 11 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and I want to be in your country. But 14 hours? Like, really? You know why I like Monaco? Monaco. Am I saying this right? Monaco. Monaco. I'm sorry. Isn't it Monaco? Not Monaco, Monaco. Because of the track meets. I love track. And every year that they're having the Diamond League there, I want to visit. The US is not boring at all. There's so much to do here. The weird thing is, like, every different state is unique. I feel like the state that I live in is very boring. It's like, ugh. Because I've lived here so long, I've done pretty much everything that they want us to do for fun. So when you grow up somewhere and you grew up somewhere and you've been there like your whole life and you went out a lot in your 20s, and then it's like when you're older, you no longer want to go out. You just want to stay in and enjoy yourself. Yes, I'm okay. I'm just talking. Netherlands, I would love to come. I'm in the Northeast in the USA. How far is Australia? And Bones, where are you? Amsterdam. It's 6:42 p.m. here. Well, I think I might come to London next year. Amsterdam, I guess people like it because is that where they get to smoke for free? Kathy Brown. Who's Kathy Brown? No, I don't. Kathy Brown. Kathy Brown. Let's see. I don't know Kathy Brown. But she looks nice. She looks good. Amsterdam. Oh, now it's legal, so it's not fun anymore. I see. Of course, I'm going out. You guys don't see? I'm going to a party. We're going to party tonight. But it's hard for me to party in town. With me, it's like weird. I have to mentally be ready to go party. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. Hi, Jesse. Thank you, Angela. So, yes, we're going out tonight. But my mood changes quickly. I'm dressed to go out. It's kind of early. We don't go out this early. It's very early. Unless there's an event, we don't go out this early. Thank you. I love red too, especially the holidays coming up, the Christmas holidays. Not Halloween, but for Christmas, red looks great. Red is definitely my color for the holidays. Oh, I would love to come to Paris Fashion Week. But they say in Paris they don't like black people, so I'm black. I don't want to be mistreated. The UFA, yes, I believe in UFO. I believe that that's true, that we live with other beings on this planet. I don't feel like we're here by ourselves. Jesse, thank you so much. I definitely believe in UFOs. I feel like we're not the only ones on Earth. I don't speak French, but I feel like you said, "You are beautiful. I love you." I feel like that's what you said. Someone appeared as UFO. Who is Alex Saran? We only sense 3 of 9 dimensions. Explain. You speak 4 languages? That is awesome. Smart cookie. That's really nice. I speak English and Jamaican patois. Of course. A relationship can work if we disagree on politics. Remember, I said in a relationship, you two have to work together. So it's up to the 2 people in the relationship. It's not up to the outsider. So if you guys have disagreements on anything, like 2 people in a relationship is 2 different beings coming together to join that relationship. So you and your partner have to communicate to come to a common ground, like your religious belief, your political beliefs, your hobbies. Yes, you guys can, join together and become one, but you still are your own individual self. So politics should not break up a relationship at all. Of course, what woman doesn't like gold? What woman does not like gold? I love gold. Now, I'm going to go to the store, but you know how someone asked, should I go out with my husband? I would prefer for him to go if I'm dressed like this, because even when I'm dressed down, I get too much attention. So dressing like this will give me too much attention, and I do not like that. So you guys believe in UFOs? Hi, Michael Walker. How are you tonight? Are you enjoying this beautiful Saturday evening, or where are you from? Halle Berry is beautiful. I do like her. She's very beautiful. I would have to research. I don't keep up with politics because I try to stay away from politics because of, you know, Mentally, I can't do that. Like, look at what's happening with the government shutdown. I cannot, you know, I can't let that stress me or worry me because I have no control. Like, I have no control over what's happening with the government shutdown. So am I supposed to think about it and not and lose sleep over it every day? I can't. I have no control over what's happening in the government. I'm considered a little person compared to whatever the bigger picture or the bigger issue is. I just have to live and just whatever happens, happens. And it's bad to say it like that because who wants to just live and not do anything to help protect where you live? But really, us citizens have no control unless we all gather together, like the entire country in Washington, D.C. And will we all fit? No, we will not. Well, today took 4 hours to get my hair into this condition. 4 hours. But it's not 4 hours because of me. There are other clients, but I went at 11 a.m. and didn't leave until about 3:21. You would think on a normal day, it would be 2 hours, but it took 4 hours. This is why I don't go anywhere on a Saturday, like a salon, nail salon. I figured I was going early. 11 a.m. is early in the morning. You figure you go early and you get out early. But no, that wasn't it for me today. That was not it for me. 1 second, guys. Keep chatting. Abdullah, you're saying I can't read? Are you kidding me, hon? I have a bachelor's degree. I don't discriminate against who I date. I don't discriminate, but I am not single. But I did not discriminate in my past before I got married. Well, someone said I couldn't read, so I had to say that. If I couldn't read, how could I get a bachelor's degree? I guess people do cheat, but I can read. You guys just want to be rude for what? I'm not that type of person. I'm not rude. I don't want to argue. I don't know you. Why would I want to argue with you? It's just ridiculous. I will block whoever want to argue with me. I don't have time for that. My energy cannot take that. Guys, I'm in red. We're supposed to be having fun tonight. Like, come on. Yeah, rich people buy a college degree, but they have gotten in trouble for it. You know, it was over the news. They bought it. And people definitely cheat their way through college. Yeah, to me, if I see someone with red on, with red lipstick, they surely want to have fun. That's not a boring person. This could tell you guys where I'm at, you know. I could give you guys a clue. Yes, honey. Drink water and mind your business. Mind your business. I'm drinking water. Water. I'm drinking water, but I feel like, you know, having a glass of wine tonight. It's Saturday night, you know, you work all week. You raise your kids. Michael Walker. I'm married. This is water by itself. Michael Walker, do you want a friend? I have single friends. What's my ethnicity? Please, pencil. You do like black girls. Thank you. We like you too. No, you're wrong. I'm not from Ghana. Nope. I'm not from South Africa. Michael Walker. It's okay. You didn't say anything offensive. I'm not Haitian either. Nigerian, no. Yes, I live in the US, but I'm not from the US. Do I sound American? I have an accent. Jamaica. Jamaica. I am not from the hood, honey. I don't know how you guys are um making up these assumptions. I am not from the hood. I don't act hood. That was my miss. I Someone asked me about a movie yesterday, like what would I name a movie I was called in? It's called Misunderstood, because I like not made fun of, but people don't appreciate me because I'm not ghetto enough, or I'm not Jamaican enough, or I'm not black enough. I was always told that the way I act is not like, but I am Jamaican from Jamaica. But I was always scrutinized because of not being hood enough. I don't know what hood is. I'm not from the hood. I'm not from the hood. I don't act hood, and I was made fun of because I didn't act that way. Like, people always say I act bougie, but what is bougie? I think people act how they act. You don't have to be ghetto. They call me Jamaican, Jamaican, Jamaican hood. Now, my father always say that all the entire country of Jamaica is the hood, but I'm from the country in Jamaica. I wouldn't call that the hood. Like, it's the country. It was a community. Everybody knew each other, and it's like it's not a well-known place in Jamaica, but it's not the hood. Like, maybe some people act hood. I don't know, but I'm not considered hood. Thank you, Bill V. Yes, I think people should appreciate others for who they are. Everyone is different. Like, you should let people be themselves. I think I do have African ancestry, but well, when I hear hood, I associate that with ghetto. So that's just me. I guess I'm wrong. I should stop doing that. Forgive me for being so judgmental or biased. But when I hear hood, I associate that with ghetto, but not everyone from the hood is ghetto. So I guess you're right. I'm proud to be an auntie, hon. I am a very beautiful auntie, but I don't know. I love my nieces and nephews. I love being an aunt. Thank you so much. Do they call people aunties in Africa? Like, everyone? Is that what they call people, auntie? I'm sure my ancestors are from Africa. I am not driving, John. I'm sitting in my garage. I'm supposed to go out, but I have not left yet. Because, like I said, being on live and driving it's not safe for me. It's hard for me to multitask. Very difficult. I get distracted easily, so it's better if I just don't drive and do the live. Okay, John, thank you for coming back to my live. I I do want to visit London. I do. Next year, I'm telling you, I'll be in London with my friends. I'm trying to get a group together. Like, that's the type of person that I am. Like, when I want to do something or go somewhere new, I try to bring everyone along. So I will talk to my family and friends to see if, they want to all go to London. London. What the London people in the UK, what do they always say? Oh my God, the word is on the tip of my tongue and I can't say it, but what do they always say? Ah, I can't remember the word. Being on live is safer than going out, right? I'm just right here in my garage. It's safe. Yes, I do appreciate my blackness. I do appreciate my blackness, guys. Coming being raised in the 90s and now, social media has helped a lot of black girls appreciate their blackness, their black hair, their roots, everything. But I love being black. I love being a black woman. I love being a woman. I just love everything about it. I love being feminine. Right, Boaz. I'm all dressed up, but I'm like. Hi, Sasha. How did you find me, honey bun? I'm all dressed up to go out, but it's safer in my car talking to you guys. you know, Black is very beautiful, John John. Very beautiful. How are you, Sasha? How are you? Procrastinating with what, Sasha? I need to go out, but I'm sitting in my car. You know I'm a procrastinator. That's why I'm always late because I take my time. I was trying to go out with my friends, but I'm sitting here waiting. It's still early. It's only 7 o'clock. It's only 7 p.m. What do you guys want to talk about? We were talking about earlier Halloween and do you believe in UFOs? Do you guys believe that UFOs are out? Do you like stray kids? I don't know. You have to clarify what you're asking me, Tigress. Do you like stray kids? If you do, who is your bias? Can you please clarify, Tigress? I don't understand. So, John John, you don't believe in UFOs? You believe that there's only human beings on Earth? I don't know them, Tigress. I don't listen to K-pop. That's from Thailand. Is that Korea or Korea, right? K-pop? Why don't you believe in UFO, John John? Do you really think we're here on Earth by ourselves? Do you think human beings are here by themselves on Earth? I don't think so. Do you guys think we're the only beings on Earth? I really think that there we have UFOs on Earth. Trust me, we cannot be the only beings. There's just too many things that are happening that suggest there's other people here. It's not just us on Earth. And that's how I honestly feel. Like there's other beings here. We're not the only people here on Earth. And it is what it is. We just have to coexist with the UFOs. I don't believe the UFOs are dangerous or aliens. I don't think they are. Oh, so you believe the UFOs are from Earth? Okay, I'm listening, John. So you're saying the UFOs are here already, which I agree with you. Okay. I'm sorry, John. School me now. Really? Have you seen them, John? You said you don't believe in them, but you said you're talking from facts. You're right. I am talking from feelings, but I need to do my research, so I can't. But, right. You're right, John. I don't think anything is really new on Earth because things have been happening from the beginning of times. Thank you so much, Peter. You're so right, John. I agree. I definitely agree. Yep. And that's what I'm trying to do, you know, because there's so many people that know more than I do. And, there's a lot of books that you can read that tells you a lot. So I definitely seek wisdom and understanding. How old are you, John? You sound like an older gentleman. Hi, Logic. How are you, Logic? No emotion. Hi, guys. Are you still here? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Logic. We're talking about UFOs now. Halloween and everything. I do hear you, John. I totally agree with you 100%. Now, guys, please like my live. If you like how it went tonight, like it. Hola, amiga. ¿Cómo estás, Rodrigo? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? I'm in the USA. ¿De dónde es? I know a little Spanish. Poquito, poquito. Oh, they are fallen angels. Oh, that's what you believe? Interesting. Are you right, John? I do understand. People don't like to hear the truth. They don't. And I believe that's why the world is the way it is. Oh, wow. What time is it in Spain? I'm in the northeast of the US. Northeast. When we talk about UFOs and aliens, it makes me just not want to go outside. But I'm sure we're all protected. And l- what is meant to be will be. We can't be afraid. We have to just live. Oh boy. That's true, John. It's 7:15 p.m. So it's about 6 hours. You guys are 6 hours ahead. You're 6 hours ahead. It's dark out here now because we're Eastern time zone. I'm just here chatting up about, yeah, it's late outside. I'm sorry, it's dark outside. Very dark. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead. John, I read your comments. Let's see. The galaxy next to us is trillion mile away. That's very far. Thank you so much, Rodrigo. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like talking to everyone on here to hear their perspective, to see what's happening, where you're from. And it's so good that we're all connected from all over the world, all over the US. And we're all different, but we all can come on here to have a conversation. Right. I don't tell anyone my nickname. Only a few people call me by my nickname. Thank you, boy calls. I appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to like my live. Yeah, I'm normally call my name Carla, but a few people, maybe about 5 people, even know I have a nickname, and you know. Now, Isaac and John, such a deep topic. It's very deep. Do I want to get into that on a Saturday night? Ugh, and I have to go out. But you know what? We all have to exist on this planet. Or the planet, I feel like, is everyone's, like John is saying, you know. We're not the only ones here. UFOs and aliens were already here before. For, you know, yeah, I feel like some humans on Earth are mixed with aliens. Isn't that crazy? Like the people who are psychics or can see the future, they cannot be like regular humans. They're impossible. Do you guys believe in psychics or believe people can see the future? The future? There's a lot of people on YouTube that are pulling cards. They're predicting this and predicting that about the world, or predicting this about others. Um, no, Rodrigo, I'm not working at this time. It's Saturday. I'm free. I'm just trying to go out, but I'm not working. Just trying to build my subscription on YouTube, and, for you guys to like my channel and tell people about it. But I like to communicate, and being on here is, communicating with you guys, chatting. Where are you, Pack TV? Oh, you're right, John. No, but it's not. You're right. But okay. So true. I agree. That's an interesting point. So, how do you think certain people can predict the future? Not predict certain people's future. Not a full-time YouTuber. You guys have to subscribe and watch my videos, but I currently have a regular 9 to 5 job, but I don't work on the weekends. Okay, I get what you're saying, John. Interesting. Do you study these things, John? How do you know so much? See, these are the type of conversation I like to have because it's very interesting to me. Yes, David, I am. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, it's Saturday even and I'm going out, but I don't normally work on Saturdays, only if it's busy and they need me to, but not, I usually don't. So you think psychics have evil spirits? You don't think there are any good psychics? I think, okay, like with me, so do you guys think that you can dream your future or have dreams about things that happened before? Like they say we all have lived multiple lives, and I don't know if that's true, but I've definitely dreamt things in my dream that happened after my dream. So what do you guys think about that? Like my dreams can tell me sometimes what's happening before it happens. But I feel like if you're really in tune with yourself, like, and meditate and get to know God, get to know the universe, I think most people will have that ability. So you are crushed. I don't understand. I'm just saying some people can. Oh, you can, John. So are you saying you're a psychic? I'm not sure. Jesse S. Okay. Wow. So you guys believe in past lives? David, I definitely believe in God. Atta, I think you're going on a different topic now. We're being serious here. And it's just, I think God will protect us all. You know, God will protect us all. Oh, Jesse's 38. Only AI can predict the future. I believe God is protecting us already. I definitely believe that. So that's why I state like things that are happening in the government, things that are happening all over the world. I don't believe people should worry. Don't let it worry you because it's going to pass. I need to be more, I believe in God. I need to go to church more and I need to meditate more. But I am very religious, but I need to be in tune with God more. That's what I want for myself. Everyone can want whatever you want for yourself. Everyone believe in what they believe, but I believe in God. I cannot speak French. Thank you, Boga. Were you born in 1982? So was I. We're birthday twins. Believe what, David? Let's see. Let me go back. Oh, yes, I believe in God. I definitely believe in God. I know a lot of people don't believe in God, but I feel like with the chaos going on in the world, I feel more people need to believe in God. The What's happening in the US, and this is allegedly, I have to say that, I feel like they are allowing religion to, trying to wipe away religion, and then crazy things are happening. We can't really, it's okay to be free, but to be free with no religion, nothing, it's like, who will lead you? What are you going to practice? You're going to just do whatever you want on earth? To me, that's just strange. Who would guide us? I agree with you, Isaac. The past life things, I'm not sure either. They say we have past lives, but uh, maybe we do. Jesse, who is the handsome man? I don't know who you're talking about. Yourself? Yeah, not believing in God, I think, is very demonic. You have to believe in something. Like, if you have to believe in something. Right. So, science and religion. I think it's all connected as well because, God gave man, human beings, power to create science, to create, you know, science, medicine, whatever. Brian, I'm saying anyone can believe what they want to believe. I'm not saying that if you don't believe in God, you're a bad person. I'm You can believe what you want to believe. You can do what you want to do. This is a free world. So, you don't have to believe in my God. You can have your own God. I don't judge people based on who they are and what they do and what they think. Morally, it's not my place. I cannot judge you. Like, you can do whatever you want with your life. It's your life, your walk, your steps. I have nothing to do with that. God have something to do with that. Um have a great night, Isaac. I didn't say not believing in God is demonic. Someone else said it on here. He said something about the way the US is right now is demonic. The way the US is going, it's like demonic. So that's how I interpreted that. But if you don't believe in God, then that's up to you. I have nothing against if you don't. Like, I have a father who don't believe in God, and I believe in God. So do I hate my father because he don't believe in God? No. That is my daddy, and I love him. You're right, Brian. Okay, let me go back up. Ata, you make a good point. I don't really argue with people about religion or I don't do that because that's just not me. It's not my place. Like, I don't study religion. I just live my life. I'm not religious. I'm trying to be more into God. I'm not the say all be all. So if you don't believe in God, it's just you. And I'm sorry I insulted you. I did not mean to insult you. I don't know if I believe in reincarnation. I'm not sure I believe in that. But you guys are, let's change the topic now because religion will make the topic get too serious. And I just want to have fun tonight. Let's change the topic. I don't want to talk about religion anymore because with religion, um, you'll never be on the same page. And it definitely is a private matter. And I do not want to discuss it. I don't want to discuss religion. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a preacher's daughter. My parents were not preachers. I was not forced to go to church. We had free will to go to church. So I'm not that type of child or girl who can say, oh, you have to believe in God. You must believe in God. No, I cannot speak for that because I'm not perfect. You know, I'm a sinner. They call me a sinner. I am. I'm a sinner and I just try to live my life. I try to walk a right path. That's all. But I am not perfect at all. No one is perfect, but with religion, no, I'm not discussing it anymore. And I'm sorry I offended. I apologize if I offended anyone. That was not my place. And I don't feel like your people that don't believe in God are demons. My point was I feel like America is trying to take away religion from a lot of things and they're pushing other things towards us. And so that was my main point. And I feel like it's a bad thing and not a good thing. And that's my final say on religion. Okay? We're all sinners, but we have to ask God for forgiveness. We're all not perfect, you know? We're all not perfect, guys. No, I haven't visited Singapore before. The only place that I've been to that's very far away is Dubai. And I took that one trip on like a birthday, and I don't like to be on a plane that far, that long. I like to travel. I would love to see the world, but I don't like long flights. Oh my God, Tusio, one of my best friends, she's from Guyana. John Star, you can send me a DM and we can chat about the UFO. I will also do my research. Great Britain. I think everywhere is a paradise. We're all over. Humans are all over. So you're going to think where you're at is a paradise. Unless you're living in war, you're not. But I think the UK is similar to the US a bit. Do I want to chat with me? Tusio? No, I don't. I'm not single. USA is not a paradise. Why do you say that? Some people might think it's paradise. People have retreated from bad countries may think the USA is a paradise. I'm not single. But you guys ask me this all the time. I've never been to Brazil or Guyana. I'm doing good, Paul. How are you tonight? Boga. I thought we were having deep conversations here. Yep, I'm not gonna yell because I don't like to yell. I don't like to be upset. I'm very calm. I mean, I have yelled, but I don't like to be upset, guys. I like to have a happy life. I feel like, yes, we can debate, we can disagree. It's okay to disagree because, like I said, I'm always open for knowledge and information. I don't know everything at all. I'm drinking water, but I really feel like having a glass of wine. It's been that type of week. My friend is from Guyana. One of my best friends, she's from Guyana. Yes, I got my hair done. Yes, I did. It took 4 hours, but it's done. Okay, I need to do my hair every 2 weeks. I know, but my husband does not like my hair like this. He like the puffy hair, the natural form. But the natural form is too much for me to handle, so yes, but I talk about my husband all the time. I am married. He's just not here. He's not on live because he's not gonna be on live because this is my channel. But it's okay for me to chat to you guys. Chat, like Jamaicans say chat. We're just talking about topics. And Booga 1982, where are you located? Yes, he's Jamaican. Oh, you're right. We're neighbors. New York, New York. Jesse, you're in Monaco? Monaco. So you guys want to talk about anything else besides what's happening here in the comments? Yes, guys. You know, when I go to work and speak to my male coworkers, I'm married. When I'm in a class and speak to my male coworkers, I'm married. Being married does not mean you can't communicate with the opposite sex. It's just you have to have we're speaking about topics here, not about relationship. Having a relationship with you guys, I can't because I'm married, and I wouldn't because you guys are from YouTube. I don't know you. I'm very skeptical. I've been to Dubai. I really like Dubai. I would love to go to Dubai again, only because I felt safe there. I know there's a lot of bad comments about how women are supposed to behave in Dubai. Um, how women are supposed to behave in Dubai. But it was fine. I wasn't hassled. But I feel like Dubai is trying to become more of a tourist country. So they're allowing women to dress and do whatever they want to do. Because in Dubai, I thought they said you could not wear your skin out. And I had a tube shirt, and my skin was out in the mall. And no one bothered me about it. But then again, I was with a man. So I don't know if I was with all females. I was with my husband. If I was with all females, anything would have happened. You can't smoke bud in Dubai. Are you serious? But when I was in Dubai, They smoked a lot of cigarettes, like everywhere, even in the restaurants. That's not allowed here in the US. Like, so I was really shocked. They smoked everywhere. Wow, that's crazy. I'm sure they're doing it. They are doing it there. How can they smoke so much cigarettes and don't do that? Thank you so much, Alec. I did my makeup natural. Oh, at least they have hookah. What is in hookah, anyways? Thank you, Lloyd, for subscribing. I have family in Canada. I have family in Canada. Thank you so much. Yes, my husband is very lucky. I tell him that every day. Buka, you're very funny. What kitchen are you seeing? I'm not live from Dubai. I'm not in Dubai right now. I really wish I could be in Dubai right now, guys, because it's getting so cold in the where I'm from in the US, the Northeast. I I don't do hookah, I don't smoke. I don't do that. I may have a glass of wine or a cocktail, but no smoking for me. Okay, I'll have to read that DM later, John, because right now we're here talking. I would prefer curry chicken. I love Miami. Oh my God. I love Miami. I went for my 27th birthday. I don't forget that year. It was fun. Miami is fun. A fun city. I've been to both Miami and Vegas, and I would say I like Vegas better. I just recently went to Vegas like in September, and it was so fun. My first time, but I didn't like the time difference. I did not like that. But I did like Vegas. I really love Vegas. Vegas is somewhere where I think I can go maybe twice a year. It's far though. It's far. But I probably will go back next year. But this year was my first time, and I'm wondering why I took so long to visit Vegas. It's a pity. I'm like, all this time I've been traveling, and this is the first time I've been to Vegas in 2025. Just crazy. Remember, I'm not in New York, so my flight is a connection flight. I would have to drive to New York to take the airplane to Vegas. So that will let you guys know where I'm at. You know? Yeah, I love Vegas, guys. I'm in love with Vegas. Like, I love it. I love Vegas. I love Dubai. I haven't been to anywhere that I visited that I didn't like. I have to visit London. But guys, with a family, a job, it's hard. It's hard to visit everywhere because it's like when you have children, you can't take them everywhere. I guess you can, but my kids are boys and they're not interested in some of the places that I want to go to. Like, they're just not. They're into things that boys like. So if I was going to London, I wouldn't bring my kids to London. They would not like London. So I didn't go to Casino. Is Casino Royale in London? Oh my God, I wish I lived in the Hamptons. I need to visit the Hamptons. I don't live in New York, but I said this past summer, me and my girlfriend, we were gonna go visit the Hamptons. Monaco, I'm definitely coming to Monaco. Monaco is in France, right? Monaco, France. I'm definitely coming. But I cannot come to so many different places. My job and my children won't allow me. I actually put my kids in a lot of activities because they're boys. So we're very, very, very busy. We're all over with their sports. They do travel sports. So it hasn't started yet. It starts in November. So that's why you guys are having time with me, because we're here, but normally we're not even in town. Ooh, I would love to visit Greece. But Greece is so far away that I would prefer to visit France first. They said France is better than London. That's what I've been hearing. France is way better than London. So we'll see. I'll visit, and I'll let you guys know which one I like better. You guys are welcome. You know, I like fashion and I like dressing up. And I feel like day to day, I don't get to dress up because I don't go out day to day. So I feel like when I visit London and Paris, I like both because I feel like they dress up there. I like their fashion sense. They're very fashionable. So I will definitely try to visit. And the plane to Paris in France is not far. The ride, it's about 6-7 hours from New York. The outfit is just a leather pants with a top. That's it. I was supposed to go out, guys, and it's like now I don't even feel like going out. It's like the older I've become, it's like I've become a homebody. The only time I really want to go out is when I'm on vacation, because I know I don't like to leave my children. Like, I just like to be there when I don't like to leave them. I really want to go out, but it's cold outside. Well, it's not that bad tonight, but it's better than it did warm up a little bit. Um, I do like Greece, you know. Jesse, if you're rich and very rich, you need to share your wealth with the chat, you know. You keep saying you're rich and very, very rich. Share your wealth. Because I don't let stress bother me. Um, I do have gray hairs. I have to dye my hair. That's the only stress you'll see. My hair gets gray, but I rinse it jet black. But you know what, Boga, my kids stress me out a lot. And a lot of people always tell me, like, Carla, you're strong. And I think it's because they're boys. Like, they're so different than me. Like, I was this child who listened to everything. I was like a goody two-shoe child. Like, I never wanted to get in trouble. I did everything perfect, like, so I wouldn't get in trouble. Like, in school, I would do all my work. I was very independent. I just did everything. You can ask my parents. But I have sons. Oh my God. Do you see those memes on Instagram and TikTok about boys? How they fight, they jump. One minute they're fighting and the next they're friends again. Cuz my two younger sons are very close. They're 2 years apart. About 3 years, 2 years and 9 months apart. So they just fight and make up, fight and make up, fight and make up. So it's like to deal with that all the time. And my kids are very different. They're more open, they're more friendly. I'm different. I'm a very reserved. Even though I'm talking to you guys, I do talk to people when I see them, but I'm a very reserved person. But my boys, they keep life exciting, you know. I guess that's why I don't look stressed, because they keep me on my toes, man. They keep me on my toes, but they're fun. Boys will do something and then they look at you when you're taking it serious and they'll look at you and laugh. So they're funny. It's like you, as a mother, a boy mom, you have boys, but sometimes boys are still very hard to understand. It's like with boys, you're like, do this, and the boys, they do the opposite. Boys like to get in trouble. That's what I've concluded from having boys or little boys. They like to get themselves in trouble. It's just really funny. You know, it's very funny. No, I'm not from Canada. I'm from the USA. So, Jesse, you're a millionaire. So, why aren't you working? You should be working, hon. This is not your chat. Oh, Jesse, I am married, hon. Married with children, like the show states. I like Canada. It's cold now, but I have an aunt in Canada. Thank you, Godspeed. I let him know, Booga. You are so funny. Do I look like Peggy? No, I have to go look at a picture. Let's see. Can I find a picture of Peggy Bundy? Hold on. Let me see. What? I don't look like Peggy Bundy at all. She had big red hair. I don't look like her at all. Peggy Bundy is. That is like my favorite show. I really love that show. Thank you for the rose, Jesse. Thank you so much, Godspeed. I really appreciate it. Oh, Mark Fisher, you're off my chat. Sorry. We can't talk about him. And I don't like the fact that he was a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. I don't like the fact that he was a Gemini. Like, really? Oh, my goodness. We're trying to have a peaceful night. And we're trying to have fun. We're not talking about anyone that did dangerous things, or, you know, people that were trying to ruin other people's life. I'm Jamaican. I'm a Jamaican girl raised in the Northeast. Yes, guys. You see, if I had like a glass of wine, our chat will be much better. I feel like I need a glass of wine and just stay inside, you know? This will be like my party for tonight. It's like I'm missing some. Oh, Godspeed. You're close to Canada. You're close to Canada. Thank you so much. Buffalo, New York. They get a bad rep. They do get a bad rep. Thank you, Boga. Oh, you stated you're a Capricorn. I'm a Gemini. We don't mix, but I'm married. But I definitely can be friends with anyone. Like, I can talk to any sign. I don't believe in the signs. I do believe in it, but I don't believe in it. I have a Capricorn son. He's a tough one. He is a tough one. Oh my goodness. That's why I say boys are fun. They're fun because my kids have the strongest signs. Aquarius is a hello Aquarius, air sign like a Gemini. We're the same, kind of. Geminis are not two-faced. How are we two-faced? We're not two-faced. We just could see things on both sides. Like, we see both sides of the story. We're not two-faced. So I think that's what that means. I don't think I'm a two-faced person. Like, I see both sides of a story, and I feel like uh sometimes with friends, like, they get upset if, like, they tell me a story and I don't totally agree with their side. I'm like the other, I guess. We see both sides of the story. Who is Michael? We get a bad rep. Geminis definitely get a bad rep, but I don't feel like we're bad people. I don't. I don't know. It's not based on your sign. It's based on your upbringing because it's a mixture. Oh, Michael Jackson. He funny. That's funny. Thank you, David. Hi, Germany. Hi, Berlin. We spoke the other day. What time is it there now? I forgot the time in Germany. And I still forgot to ask my mom where my cousin in Germany live. I forgot to ask. I should ask. Astrology? Yeah, I have a cousin in Germany. Yep, I have cousins that are German because he have a German wife and German kids. So they're cousins now, the two kids. But it's just a family member. We have a big family, so it's most of our family is in the USA. It's okay, they're both real. Astrology and astronomy, they're both real. So we're gonna have to take a ride now. Okay, let's take a ride out. And like I mentioned, whew, sorry guys. Like I mentioned before, I don't like to really drive with this thing. It's okay. I understood what you meant. Astronomy is the stars, astrology is the signs. Well, I have um is my phone. I have three brothers and two sisters. It's six of us, like the Brady Bunch. Three girls and three boys. I am the oldest girl. And out of my entire family, I am the shortest. I'm from a tall family. Well, yeah, mostly everyone is kind of not gigantic, but they're tall. Um, um, Not tall, but my siblings are tall. Majority of them. Yeah, it's eight. It was fun like I mentioned before, it was fun growing up in a big family because we lived in like a duplex, so our cousins lived upstairs. Well, a multi-family, so our cousins lived upstairs and we lived downstairs. So our cousins were like four, four kids and then six of us downstairs. So we all grew up like brothers and sisters in the neighborhood. We all knew everyone on the street. It was just a fun time. You know, the neighborhood my kids we're from the country part of Jamaica. I feel like all parts of Jamaica is rich because of the island. People will say it's poor, but you know, Jamaicans have access to food, they have farmland, they might have to walk some of them for water. They don't have running water, but you know, when I visit Jamaica and I live that country life, I feel very good when I'm like, you know, out there in the country, in nature. I feel so great. You know, I feel like that is rich. The material things that we have here and the material things that we're fighting for here, is that really rich? Like right now, if you go to Jamaica, there are people outside in Jamaica. We're stuck in here, you know, inside our house. Like when the winter comes, we can't even go outside and they can go outside. So I feel like Jamaica itself is not a poor country. Like I've never felt poor living in Jamaica. I've never felt poor in Jamaica, you know? And I'm saying that not based on material. I'm just saying how it felt. I lived in Jamaica for 10 years. I left when I was 9 going on 10. So I just remember my childhood and how it was fun, like how all the kids from the neighborhood houses can just come into our yard, they call it, and play, or it was fun, and it's not the same here anymore. It's not the same. Thank you, Jesse. But we're from the country. They would consider us country. Well, my sister is married. The other one is taken. No one is single. That's why I'm saying, do you want a friend? If you're from New York, maybe I can connect you with a friend. We have, yeah, but we're close to New York. You are really funny. New York have a lot of girls. New York is a big city. What part of New York are you from? Jesse, you said you were a millionaire, so I said to spread your wealth with our followers. You know, there are people who are in need. Where is Rockland? Like New Rochelle? Is that Rockland County? New Rochelle, Rochester. New York is still kind of far from me. I live about what, 2 hours away from New York. Oh, where's Rockland County? I'm sorry for yelling. I just said that very loud, but I don't know. Where's Rockland County? Rockland County. Oh my God, I have a cousin that lives there. She's an attorney. She's a judge. Yeah, I have a cousin that I have to go over the Tampanzee Bridge to get to her house. She's a judge in New York in that county. I can't say her name because I don't want to blow her up. But yeah, she is a judge. Oh, Rochester's up by Buffalo. See, I used to live close to the Bronx. One second, guys. Okay. See, I don't know New York. I know the Bronx. I know Queens. I know Yonkers. You have to say, oh, Mount Vernon. Okay, that's not far. Mount Vernon is not far, honey. My kids have trap meets there. Okay. New York is too busy for me. I could not live in New York. It's just so busy. Yeah, so I know those places. I like New York though. I like Manhattan. I like Brooklyn. I like the Bronx. So New York is kind of like the US to me, right? I feel like every county or every state, or you're saying county, every county in New York is different because people from Buffalo, New York is so different from people from Manhattan or people from Brooklyn. So it's kind of like New York is its own little country. Yeah, I like New York City. I like Manhattan. I like Harlem. I was, but I don't get to go to New York much. I do, but not spend. I need to spend more time. When I was younger, I was in New York a lot because we live very close to New York. So I was going to like the Bronx, Flatbush Avenue. We used to shop in New York. Flatbush Avenue. We used to go to Church Avenue in Brooklyn and all those places because we had family there, so we would visit. So, hi Samuel. So, I guess that's why I try to visit New York maybe once or twice a year, but I'm in New York because of my kids' sports event often, but I don't get to stay to enjoy New York because we're there for them to do their meets and then we leave. So, um, but I do tell my friends and my husband that I need to spend like more time there. But they're saying Manhattan is not that great anymore because they have all the what are those people called? The people that were dumped there. What do they call them? See, I don't keep up with politics. Are you okay, Jesse? I was in Brooklyn. I had, oh my God, I went to this nice restaurant in Brooklyn. I forgot the name of it. And then this past summer I was in Manhattan. Not Manhattan. I was in Harlem. They do have like so many good food places in Brooklyn and Harlem. But I live far from New York now. I when I was younger we lived closer to New York where I could travel there back and forth. I used to take the train to New York. You know, I used to go to Harlem to get my hair braided. It was nice back then. But now they're saying they have Bronx. They're saying now they have them in Brooklyn. Yeah, so every time I'm passing by New York, yeah, I have to stop at the Bronx. They do have some good Jamaican foods. What's that name, that street in the Bronx? Boston Road or Boston Avenue? Yeah, I love New York. But guys, we've been on here for so long. I've been talking for so long. And you know, I think I just need a glass of wine right now. But we don't drink and drive. Oh yeah, White Plains Road and Boston Road. See, yeah, exit 13 on the I-95. So I definitely I love New York, but I could not live in New York because New York is too busy for me. I need a more laid back place to live. Um New York is way too busy. Like, I'm from the country in Jamaica, and where I live now in the US, it's okay for me to live here in the suburbs. And um I'm not leaving yet. I'm still here for a bit. So yeah, New York is a beautiful place. They're trying to ruin New York. Um I don't they're trying to ruin it. They're saying, who are those people that they just dropped in New York? The people who, like, the immigration. Boogers. Yes, the migrants. They're saying the migrants are taking over Manhattan. And a lot of people were arguing about how they open up their door and then the migrants are right there. But when I go to New York, I don't see that. But I guess I don't live there and I'm not there on a daily basis. And where I go, the migrants would not be there at like a track stadium. So, um, Boga, that is wonderful. Keep it going. Do you have any children, Boga? Because, you know, you need to just go out in New York and go find your girl. Go do it, brother. You're doing a good job for your age. You're supposed to have a good credit score. I'm not saying everyone should. I'm sure people go through things that they don't have a good credit score, but work towards having a good credit score. Um, because when emergency happen, you have to run to your credit. I work in the financial industry, so I see credit scores like every single day. I see credit scores. Guys, take care of your credit scores. And if it's not where you want it to be, you can definitely work on it. That's good, Boga. But you have no children at 43. Are you planning to have children? Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. Hi, Frosty from Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico and I love it there. Nice weather, nice food, and nice people. Yeah, Boga, it's with the way the world is going now, guys, it's best to take care of your debts. Take care of your debts and try to. Boga, when is your birthday? You're younger than me. Oh my God. When is your birthday, Boga? And what is your real name? To be 42 with no children, that's commendable. So you're waiting on a wife to you're waiting to have that perfect family. It's good when people right, 82. Yep, 1982. When is your birth date? What day in December? Because my youngest son is a Capricorn and he have a December birthday. Uh, let's see. Yep, 1982. Frosty, are you LBTG? Wow, Boga. December 29th. That's so nice. My youngest son is the right after Christmas, but if I were you, I would just travel for my birthday because it's so hard to have your birthday or so close to the holiday. Frosty, if you're traveling, I have no issues with LGBT. Nope, I do not. They don't bother me, I don't bother them. So if you're having a hard time in getting married in New York, then just leave the city. Sometimes you have to move in order to find. Now, Boga, you said you're single. Why don't you go on? They have a show called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. You don't think you can go on that show? Or you can go overseas too to go find your wife. Oh, Frosty, you're in South Korea. Are you Korean or are you from the US? Where are you from? Is there a lot of LGBT in Korea, in North Korea? Guys, my live was interrupted. I'm not sure why. I don't know why it was interrupted. Okay. Pop the Balloon is very funny, but they have a lot of couples they have a few couples who made it on Pop the Balloon. They do. They have a few couples who made it on Pop the Balloon. I feel like they have nice girls up here because I have friends who are single. But I mean, they're saying the dating world is just crazy. Like, men are expecting, they're not being men anymore. I'm not talking about any guys, but it's just what I'm hearing about the dating pool. It's like they're expecting the roles to be reversed. There is no woman like me because I'm unique. I'm unique. Hi, Sybil. I'm just talking. I'm 5'5". You might have to go overseas. Mr. Quick, women not cooking or cleaning, but I feel like it's not about women not cooking or cleaning. I feel like men are expecting women to cook and clean. They expect them to take care of kids and then work and also cook and clean. In the traditional ways, the women were not working a 9 to 5 job and then going home to cook and clean. So if you want a woman to cook and clean, then you have to fully support her. You have to you have to work and support your family and let that woman stay home and cook and clean if she would like. But to balance a working mom and a wife, then it's very difficult. So I think there's a lot of expectations on women, and that's the problem with the dating world. You expect a woman to have a degree, be a professional woman, and then for her to cook and clean, it's just not feasible. You cannot do that to women. Yes, there's some women who wants to work and want to do all that, but I definitely don't agree with it. So the feminists might come for me. I don't believe a woman should work if she have to raise a family. I feel like the man should be the one taking care of the family. Me personally, I'm not from a traditional background. Like, I work, my husband works, but I'm just saying, based on my experience, I feel like whoever said women had to work is like, oh my God, that was not the right thing to do. I'm not saying women are weak. We're weak. We're not weak. But to work and take care of kids is very different from a woman versus a man. It's very different. I think a woman always will need a mother's help and a village. And people don't understand that. A lot of people think just because the mother is there, she have to do everything a mother's do. But mothers need help. We need help, okay? Mothers need help. And to all those super mothers, all those super women, I commend you. I personally, I will not be a superwoman. I am a princess. I have to be spoiled and be taken care of. Yes, I do work. I work. I take care of my household as a wife and as a mother, but I like to be spoiled. You know, I am not a superwoman. Like the other day on Instagram, I saw a woman propose to Jesse Frosty wants Jesse Frosty is trying to get at you. He's talking Jesse, I cannot start my life over with you. I was watching a show in on a viral clip on, I believe, Instagram, where the woman proposed to a guy. Now, the guy had his hand over his mouth like surprise, like what a woman would do. And I'm like, I would never, ever propose to a man. I don't care about what society is trying to portray. We are not men. Women are not men. I'm sorry. I don't want to propose to a man. And if I have to propose to you as a man, I don't want you. Like, you're not going to make me feel masculine. I would never do that. You know? It's just crazy. I don't know why that. I feel like that went viral to make conversation. You know? Like, why would you propose to a man? Like, come on. A man is supposed to be the masculine one. Why would I propose to a man? I am the female. I am the goddess. Why do you want me to propose to you? You know, you're supposed to chase me as the woman. I'm not supposed to chase you. No way. No way. Of course, my man is a king. I will forever treat my man as a king. But from that action of me proposing to you, it shows that you do not see me as a queen. You don't see me as a queen, and this will not be a good relationship. You know? Yeah. This will not be a good relationship if I have to treat the man as the queen and I take over the king role, because you know what? I don't know how to be a king, guys. I'm a female. I do not know how to be a king. I just know how to be a queen. So there's no way I'm getting down on my knees and proposing to a man. You guys have to look at the picture. It just looks very awkward. And I don't want her to promote that at all. Don't promote it. If I had a daughter, I would tell her, don't do that. Don't do it. You have to always be the princess. You have to be the queen. Of course, you have to value your man. Of course, men are to be valued. But don't ever, ever, ever bow down to propose to a man. Okay? And that's my spiel. You know? Women, have more confidence in yourself. You should never ever let it get that far that you want to propose. And don't ever try to make, yourself viral for that, because remember, that will always be a page in your life history. That will always be something that you have to look back upon. Your kids have to look back upon. It's just crazy. I'm not knocking her though. I'm not judging her. I'm just saying that, guys, it was not me. It will not be me. I will not propose to a man. Even though my life is not traditional, I have very traditional views. But, in this economy, we have to work because it's an expensive economy unless you're a millionaire like Jesse. I have not been married for long. 2022? We got married in 2022, but we were together before then. So, Jesse, do you want a woman to propose to you, or you'll propose to the woman? So, guys, how do you feel that about the woman proposing to the man? It's a viral clip on Instagram. Would you guys accept a woman proposing to you? All the men that are on here, would you accept a woman proposing to you? Okay, guys, I'm gonna drive out because what do you mean if it's done properly? Why would you guys accept that? Why would you want a woman to propose to you? I'm just very curious. Why would you want your woman that you want to spend your life with to propose? I mean, to each your own, but would you feel like a man going out there telling people that your woman proposed to you? Like, seriously, would you guys, you know, would you think that? I cannot see. 1 second. My lipstick is messed up. Would you guys think as a man it's okay? I'm so, well, to each your own. Remember, I'm already in a relationship, so you guys cannot be my man. You'll be the next woman's man. But I'm just saying, if any female is on here listening, Please don't do that. Don't propose to a man, please. Don't do it. Boga, I will be with my husband forever, okay? You're so funny. If you're with a woman who wants to be more married than you, then maybe that woman is not the one for you because you guys have to be on the same page. Especially when you're older, you're at 42, 43. Like, I guess I don't know, you should know what you want in life. What's a Avakin girl? Jesse, 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 Jesse. Jesse, you've been saying that forever, but I told you there's people in the chat who might need help that you can help. What's a Avakin girl? Thank you, Jay Karan, for subbing. Guys, don't forget to like my live. Thank you so much, Derek. Mm-mm. Sybil, I understand the couple does decide together what they should do, but in these times, people can't really, it's hard for people to, for two people not to work unless you are really up there in the upper echelons in the US. It's very expensive, and it's like both parties have to work. Both mom and dad have to work. Like, if it's maybe LB, I just don't agree with it, but maybe that will, and I think that's the problem. Um why should we propose to men? I think that's the problem in the dating role. Like, men want to be taken care of, and they don't want to take care of women in these days. And I have friends who are dating, so that's why I'm talking this way. So and even before I got married, in my dating experience, if I met a guy who he did not want to take care of me, I would automatically cut him off, because it's like, why do you want a female if you cannot take care of her? I mean, treat her special. I don't think that relationship will work. But yes, in these times, there's a lot of women who are making they're making more than some of their male counterparts. So I guess you're right. It depends on the two individuals in the situation. We can't talk for others. Do I have friends who take care of their men? I don't know about my friend's financial situation, But in the past, I've had friends who um they dated guys who the guy barely did anything and he expected so much, and they had to break up with the guy. I with those type of men, I don't think they're I don't want to use the word good or bad, but they're opportunists, I should say. Those type of men who like would make a woman propose to him, a man who would want to be taken care of by a woman. Those are opportunists. They're not like, I would say, a man. Like, that's my opinion. And we all have our opinions. But based on my opinion, I would not raise my sons to be that way. I wouldn't want them to be used by a female, but I wouldn't want them to use a female in that way either. They must be the provider in the relationship. They must know how to take care of themselves, and they must not allow a female to propose to them. I don't want that. And I don't think do you guys believe in the 50-50 rule? So we're going to the 50-50 rule now. And it's like, in a relationship, it's not 50-50. Like, there's a balance with everything. One partner does this, the other partner do this. But you have to talk to your partner. It's like a work in progress. You have to work with the person you're with, the relationship, with taking care of children, the finances, the sports activities, the cooking, the cleaning. It has to balance. You cannot expect a woman alone to clean. Like, I have an easy time at home because my husband, he knows how to clean and he's like a neat freak. So we both can balance. Like, I can do the laundry and he mop the floors or keep the kitchen area clean. Um, the woman doesn't have to be the one who always clean, you know? You both live in the home. You both have to take a part. I cook, and sometimes, like, my husband sometimes can cook breakfast and I'll cook dinner. That's the balance I'm talking about. There's no 50-50. It's working together as a team. Like, my husband is the morning person. He'll take the kids to school in the afternoon. I'll pick them up. But it's a work in progress when you have a relationship. Like, to me, there's no 50-50. There's no 50-50. You both work together. You both work together as a team. You do believe in equality. So do I. I just don't feel like, okay, we have to give birth. We are nurturers, and there's certain pressures that are placed on women. And I feel like it's because of the woman power thing, the femme power. Like, they want to be seen as strong. They want to be out there in the workforce as men. And I'm not saying women are below men. It's just like, all women don't agree with that. Like, me personally, if we were rich, I would be a stay-at-home mom and I would not work. Like, I would not work. I don't believe a woman should work. Me personally, mind you, I have a good career and I'm a good worker. But I feel being a mother precedes, or it's higher than being a worker. Because being a mom, I have to guide my kids. I have to help them towards making it in the real world. So I have to work on that, and then I have to work on my career. My career requires me to help others as well, you know? So to me, because I mean, I guess some people have careers where it's not so stressful. my job is kind of stressful. Like, it's dealing with people and their finances. So, I'm not monetized because I have no one watching my videos. And you guys have to like my videos and watch them. Try to watch all of them. I don't understand what's going on with YouTube. You know, I don't know, guys. I'm a wishy-washy person. I'm not always on YouTube. So it's my problem, actually. Um, I'll be on YouTube sometimes, and sometimes I won't be on YouTube. So I'm trying to be more consistent, but it's hard because you don't believe in signs, but I'm a female and I'm a Gemini. Sometimes we just don't feel like doing certain things. We get bored and we move to something else. So I'm trying to work on being consistent, and you know, I'm trying to be on YouTube again. Why do you think there's very little incentive for a man to get married? That's what I'm saying. You're putting men on a pedestal. And I have men in here. I'm not bashing men. I do love men. I love my father, my husband, and I have boy sons. But I feel like women put men on a pedestal. They make a man feel like he's more than a woman. Like, and that's why women have to fight so much. They fight to be in the workforce. They fight to be executive. They fight to be this. They fight to be that. And that's the problem. Women are not fighters. We're nurturers. We're lovers. We're not to fight, you know? But why is there little incentive for men to be married, you know? I think there's a lot of incentive because men like to be taken care of. I mean, they like to be taken care of. I'm should I say men are like children? I'm sorry, guys, but I don't want to say it the wrong way, so I'm not going to say it. I mean, men like, just like women like to be spoiled, a man like to be spoiled. He like to feel loved. He like for you to cook and clean for him. Like, I know, nurture my son, my kids. Nurturer. Am I saying it wrong? I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting like hyped up. Whenever I have this conversation, I get hyped up. So I'm trying to not do that. Thank you so much. And I have to drink some water now because I've been chatting for so long. I just feel like women put men on pedestal, but we're all on pedestal. We're we're all special is what I'm trying to say. A man is special, a woman is special. Are you saying women in American society are not nurturing? So that goes to my point where women in American society, they want to be equal to men. And men and women, we are equal, as in we're all human beings. But that's why I can't have this conversation because it's going to come off the wrong way. So I'm not going to go there. It's going to come off the wrong way. Well, in my based on the relationships that I see and the what I'm hearing, and men are placed on pedestal. They are. They're seen, and yes, men are kings. They are. But I feel like in order to be a king, you must act like a king. You must treat a woman like a queen. If a man is making a woman propose to him, he's not that type of man where I can put him up on a pedestal. You know? That's what I'm saying. I cannot put that man up there. Like, I will not be able to look up to that man. I'll see him as a weak man. And I'm so sorry for saying that. Frank Bradford, I don't go out alone. If I do go out now, I have to go to it's 8:47. I'm going to the store to pick something up. I'm not going out anymore because I've been sitting here talking and my mood to go out is not excuse me. I don't go out that much. I have social anxiety and I don't like to go out. And when I do drink, I don't like to drink either because it changed. Like, I'm friendly. You guys here, I'm talking to you. So this is how I act in public when I drink. So I like my husband to be there when I go out. So he'll protect me. And for me not to act out of character. I agree, Stan. These type of serious conversations are better in real life among and I'm not saying we can't have these serious conversations. I'm just saying that everyone have different perspective, different opinions, and it's okay. But based on my perspective, men who don't belong on pedestals are placed on pedestal. Um, to me, that man who the woman proposed to, he, to me, you cannot be the queen when you're supposed to be the king. So let me just leave that point there. You cannot be the queen of the relationship when you're supposed to be the king. Who will lead? He's supposed to be the leader, the protector, the provider. But he's placing all that now on the woman, you know? And that's how I feel. A man is supposed to lead. They're supposed to be, women are very emotional. So men, they're supposed to be there for us to lean on. You know, we need comfort and nurturing. They're supposed to be there to comfort us. So, um, I could not be. Can you rephrase that, LB? This comes down to for you to be a queen. Okay. No, I'm not saying that, LB. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I just don't see a man as I don't see a man as a man if he's allowing a girl to propose to him. And that's just my opinion. If I don't know their relationship, so I can't judge their relationship, but from in my perspective, I personally would not propose to a man because I wouldn't feel special. I wouldn't feel like the female in the relationship. But I mean, certain women are different. Like we're all different. We have different perspective. We were raised in different households, so we were taught differently and we see differently, you know, based on our upbringing. So I mean, I'm not judging anyone. I'm saying based on, in my opinion, Carla would not like that. I wouldn't like that. You know, I saw my dad as a provider and a provider. So And I'm not saying he can't provide because she proposed to him either. We don't I didn't reel the full story. I just saw the picture and that it went viral. Okay? So, I shouldn't judge, but um I just know what I like as a female, and I know what I'm going to teach my sons how to act as males. I know what I'm going to teach um my kids. Freedom 140, I would be very scared. You're right, Abby. I agree with that. I do agree with that. It's not the general rule, it's based on my perspective. It's not the general rule, so I can't judge. And you're right. I'm Jamaican, you're right. I'm speaking from my how I feel, what I was taught in my culture. And so, like I said, everyone's culture is different. Um, but I would still have to do they have research, I'm sure, on this. Like, I'm not from Dubai. I'm definitely not from Dubai. Oh, you're from Dubai. Hi, I've been to Dubai. I like Dubai. It's hot in Dubai. Hi, guys. I'm still here. Thank you for still being in my live, but I did go out. Now I'm going back in. It's so cold. So, so cold outside. It was so warm and then it got so cold. We're just hoping that I'm just looking for a way out of this cold, guys. I'm looking for a way out of this cold. Do I believe in hypnosis? Um, well, when I was in college, I did they had a hypnosis class, and they had it where people they were saying they were hypnotizing people, and I saw the kids were acting different, but I'm not sure if I believe in it. But I don't know. I guess it has to happen to me in order for me to believe it. Like, can they really hypnotize someone to make them believe there's something they're not? Really? Can they? I'm not sure. It actually have to happen to me. And I don't want it to happen to me. I don't want to be hypnotized, you know? I don't want to be hypnotized. Have anyone ever taken a very long road trip? You know, I feel like being adventurous and taking a road trip across the US. Look at my hair. It looks like it's need to go wrap it up now. Has anyone ever taken a road trip? That's what I feel like doing. Like it's in my spirit to take a road trip, you know? Even though I like to travel, I do get anxious. Flying makes me very anxious. I know we have to just live our life to the fullest and not to worry about things, but um, flying really gives me anxiety, you know? So, road trip. And why did you ask about hypnosis? Who are you trying to hypnotize? Or is it something you're studying? I've witnessed it a long, long time ago, but I don't know if it's true. I really don't, you know? But I guess people can be hypnotized when you see certain people. But you know what? I think drugs can hypnotize people. Like you're in a trance when you're high. So to me, that's kind of like hypnosis if you're acting about hypnosis without the drugs. But I feel like taking drugs get you there. It put you in another state of mind, put you in like a trance. And I've never been on drugs or high, but I'm just saying that's how I would see it. And how do I know how being on drugs and high feel? I don't know. I just feel like being hypnotized is kind of like being on drugs. Like you're not in your right mind. You're not like your true or natural self. You can't think. You're not like here. You're in like a different space in your mind, you know? That's how I feel. And why did you ask that about hypnosis? Hypnosis, I'm sorry. Guys, I know someone on here said it was creepy to travel alone and at night. I mean, some people are on the road at night. They're coming home from work. Or I may be driving alone, but I'm meeting somebody at where I'm going. But I don't really like to travel at night, especially alone. Even though you guys see me, in the dark, but I'm not traveling far. I'm going to a destination and back to my home. But to be tonight, we're not gonna go out because I did dress up. Um, I wanted to go out, but my mood changed, so I will have my wine at home. I will have my wine at home when my hubby gets off work. That's what I'll do. He's about to be off, you know. But it's too cold to go out. It is way too cold to be out. But life is really grand, you guys, you know. And I think the reason why I don't think everyone being out at night is creepy because it's so quiet and peaceful at night. I mean, I don't think everyone out here at night is doing the wrong thing. But I will be in my home. Home sweet home on a Saturday night. Home sweet home on a Saturday night. Home sweet home, guys, on a Saturday night. So it was done. I wanted to dress up because I don't dress up much. Hi, Camille. So, guys, give me one moment. I have to grab myself a cup of wine. It's like I need it. I'm so sorry. So, give me one moment. I'm still here. I'll be right back. Hi, guys. So we're deciding to stay in for tonight. Cheers. A glass of red wine is good for the soul. Man, oh man, this wine is so, so good. I needed this wine. And the gag is it this wine or cranberry juice? Is that wine or cranberry juice? So, guys, I've been on here for quite some time. I don't know if we have new people on here. Hi, Camille. How are you in Hawaii? What time is it in Hawaii? But we're going to say good night for tonight. I've been on here for a long time. Hi, NRL. How are you? You see? My hair have fell flat. Oh, awful. So, guys, what are you doing tonight? I don't know. It's not New York City where it's so lit. This town is dead. There's nothing going on. Nothing going on. I don't know who runs my town, but I guess it definitely is for family. People with families, because after 6 o'clock, dead. It's dead. You know? That's why I like to take my kids away from here once in a while, because there's nothing happening here. Well, I guess in the daytime, but not in the nighttime. So, guys, I am going to say goodbye. I mean, this was a really long live. I've been on here for a while now, but I have to say goodnight. Um, Jack U4 K2Z, you're so funny. What is this? It's alive. Why do you guys? It's alive. You know? It's alive. Hi. It's like it's a new live. They keep taking me off and putting me back on. But have a good night, guys. I thank everyone who came into my chat tonight. It was a fun conversation. We talked about plenty of things, and it was just lit. I like talking to people, and you guys were a vibe, you know? You guys made me feel special. And I'm happy that even though we disagree, we did not yell and argue or curse anyone out on here. We spoke like adults. We disagreed like adults, you know? And that's how a conversation should be. You should be able to talk to people and disagree and not be upset, because we each have our own opinions. We each have our own minds. Everyone's walk is different, you know? Don't be so sensitive all the time. Excuse me. Don't be sensitive, and don't judge a book by the cover, you know? So, right now it's Friday night. I'm going to go. I know it's late to hang out with my family, We're night owl people. On Saturdays, we like to stay up late. But I'm happy that we were able to chat. You know, I've been on here for a long time. It keeps disconnecting and connecting me. So I am happy that we were able to chat. And I'm so happy that I met so many different people from so many different countries. And I hope y'all have a great night. And thank you for spending time with me. You know, you guys made me feel so beautiful tonight. And it was really great. So I'm so happy you guys were with me tonight. For the newcomers, hello. Thank you for joining and thank you for being in my live. The live was very interactive tonight. We talked about plenty different topics, but that's it for tonight. I don't know if we'll be able to chat tomorrow, but that's it for tonight. We'll probably be able to talk again on Monday. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful night and be safe out there. You know, everything that's going on in the economy, in the world. I have judged no one. I telling you, people can be free, live how they want to. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Be who they want to be. Be free. You can have your own religion. I can't talk to anyone here about religion. Um, just we had some serious topics, you know. And guys, I hope you have a great night. It was really nice spending Saturday night with you guys. I look like a granny. Thank you. Thank you guys for your kind compliments. Please make sure you like my like. Like my like. Does a granny say like my like? Please make sure you like my live. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And make sure you guys put your notification bell on so every time I go on live, you guys will know that I'm on live. You know, I love to chat. I look like I'm 90, really? Oh, thank you, honey. This 90-year-old. Black don't crack for this 90-year-old. I love being 90. Mm. Black don't crack at all. We don't crack, right? 90 looks good on me. 90 looks good on me. 90 looks good on me. So, guys, like I was saying, I hope you guys, thank you for coming into my live. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You get cracked. That's wonderful. Whatever floats your boat, buddy. Whatever floats your boat. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate it. Like, you are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Try to watch my videos on here. So that I can get monetized, you know. I'm not a celebrity on YouTube, but I mean, I would like my videos to mean something. So, um, thanks, Kevin. I'm like, a chill girl. I don't let things bother me. So it is what it is. We have to enjoy life. It's Saturday. I'm not arguing with somebody who I don't know who's saying mean things. So that's how I feel. But I have been on here for a while, so I'm gonna go. I thank you guys for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you like my channel. I'm Jamaican. I'm Jamaican, raised in Connecticut, so it's a mixture, Jamaican and Connecticut. So that's what you get, I guess. I've been up here my whole life, pretty much. Yes, Kevin, you came too late because I've been on here for so long. And it's time for me to go hang out. My family's wondering why am I not paying attention to them. So, yes, I am married. I am married. Where I'm married over here, married. Enjoy your Saturday night with my cranberry juice. Hi for cracking ice. Mhm. DUI alert. I'm not leaving my house, honey. I'm in my garage. I don't drink and drive. I'm not going anywhere. It's too cold. I already left the house. And I am not going anywhere for tonight. I'm done. I left the house, but I had this cup of cranberry juice after I came in. So I'm sitting in my garage now.